Not as badly as you have, Mr. Queen. I've waited 4 years for this. Did you hesitate at all when you killed him? Or was he just another name you crossed off your list? This is about so much more than revenge. I've studied you, Oliver Queen. I know everything. Who you love, who you trust, who you've hurt. Do you know how easy it was to turn Evelyn against you? How easy it would be to turn them all? You're not a hero. You're a killer. And I'm going to show you that. I will show you how everything you touch dies. Everything. Heroes die. Never forget, I am the fastest man alive. Look at your hero. This man is no god. He is nothing. The days of the Flash protecting this city are over. Now, what will you do without your precious hero? Nice try. Harrison Wells, you thought you could defeat me with this? Yes, a costly one. Goodbye, Flash. You too weren't fast enough. Bow before my greatness. Be in awe as you are in presence of the Almighty. Still here, pretender? Still trying to find your place? You know, the sad thing is that you live. You survive my wrath. The coward. Irony. The only place that you could think of. The only place that could hold me. Long enough to lose my mind several times over. It's only my will that keeps me on this side of sanity. Well, that's because you're small, Cisco. You've always been small. Because we had to be. Only one of us could live. You thought that Thawne and Zoom were your biggest foes, but it's me. It's always been me, Barry. You took everything from me. I never asked for any of this, Joe. I am only this way because of you. All of you. Not long now. You were there when I become who I am. Oh no. I created myself. Only I can bring out my greatness. Did we? I am closer to my freedom than I have ever been. Every step, every move that you make, it only brings me nearer to it. And despite your feeble efforts to change the future, you can't. Because I am the future Flash. Barry, you had to suffer worse than anyone. You've endured pain your whole life. Your mother. Your father. Trust me, you'll never get over this. It's like looking in a mirror. Well, not quite. What can I say? I outgrew Red. A temporal duplicate created when you run back in time and meet yourself. You brought a remnant to life last year to defeat Zoom. Your duplicate died, saving the multiverse, and you continued your happy little life. And it would have stayed that way. But then you decided to play God. You created Flashpoint and changed everything. All but one. Me. I lived. But a funny thing happened when I did. You
Joe, Wally, Cisco. You all shunned me because I wasn't the true Barry Allen. I was an aberration, a disposable hero. Future you failed to mention that, didn't he? I was broken and alone. I wanted the pain to end. And that's when I realized the truth, Barry. God feels no pain. All I had to do was become one. And I only need 2 more things. For Iris to die, so that you are driven so far into the dark that I can be born. It may sound ironic given who I'm talking to, but I'll keep that one to myself. Cause and effect's a tricky thing. Didn't work so well for Eddie, did it? He shot himself in the chest. Vaughn's still kicking around. See, that's the thing about time travel, Barry. The more you do it, the less the rules apply to you. My ascendancy is nearing. When I have control of all of time, it will be you who is abandoned and forgotten. Some would say I'm the reverse. You're incredibly clever, Cisco. I've always said so. You and I have never been truly properly introduced. I am Eobard Thawne. It was never my intention to kill Nora. I was there to kill Barry. Go faster? I know. A means to an end. And I'll tell you why. Because I have been stuck here, marooned here in this place for 15 long years. And the Flash's speed is the key to my returning to my world, to my time. And no one is going to prevent that from happening. You're smart, Cisco. But you're not that smart. Do you know how hard it has been to keep all of this from you, especially from you? Because the truth is, I've grown quite fond of you. And in many ways, you have shown me what it's like to have a son. Forgive me, but to me you've been dead for centuries. You look so young. I could kill you. Right now. So easy. What I wouldn't have given all those times before to have had you like this. So helpless. But fate's tricky, isn't it? I come here to destroy you, and then to get home I have to be the one who creates you. But I will say, it's been an education. Watching you grow up all these years, science fairs and soccer games. No hint, no sign, no trace of the man you will be one day. For whom I have nothing but hate. And to be clear, nothing is forgiven. There will be a reckoning. I promise you, Barry Allen. And you will die. I told you this before. I am always one step ahead, Flash. Allow me to reintroduce to you Mr. Hannibal Bates and his incredible ability to transform into any person he touches. I knew that ability would come in handy. I did not expect it to come in handy this soon. Well, he served a purpose. Didn't take much convincing. Just a simple promise of his freedom. I can see how this must be difficult for you to understand, but trust me. Your lives now are so much better because of what I have done for you. A confession will get you nowhere. You've seen who I am. you know what I can do. I don't want to kill you, Barry. I need you. And I also did not anticipate, as difficult as the past 15 years have been for me, how much I would come to love working with you. With all of you. And yet, that does not change what needs to happen. Oh, we will face each other again. I promise you. Soon. Very, very soon. How did you figure out who I was? I had to do something to get her to stop trying to fix me. She's a smart girl. And that I was Zoom? Not everything. A temporary one! I'm dying, Barry! And there's only one thing that can get me what I need. No, I don't! That feeling was taken from me a long time ago. We're not so different, you know. What happened to us when we were kids? You could have just as easily become me. I gotta say, that was smart. Using, my parents against me. Family. Such a weakness. Well, that's where you're wrong. It's time I get what I came for. You can't lock up the darkness.
You can't lock up the darkness.
You know, I never saw the crime photos of my mother's murder. Well, I guess I didn't need to. I had a ringside seat while you got whisked away. Too delicate, I suppose. Not just a hologram after all, are you, Flash? Interesting. Well, actually, I did. I called you up here to tell you you can't keep running from one meta to the next, round and round, like a dog chasing its tail. If only that were good enough. See, here's the thing. I know you. I know you, I know what's holding you back. You and me, we're really just the same person. You'll see, we are. Same tragic background, same reason for running, same desire to be the fastest, to be the best. The difference? You think your anger is dirty somehow. You want to be seen as pure, the hero. Doesn't it get exhausting? Doesn't it get exhausting, Barry? It was exhausting playing Jay, believe me. That's why I'm going to beat you, Barry. Because you always have to be the hero. While you're busy playing the good little boy, I'll be busy winning.
Thank you again for such a wonderful and insightful tour. You were a remarkable guide. I found the promise to be particularly compelling. That's a particularly strong handshake you have there, son. Of course, you're the girl who came back from the dead. All I can see. I mean, it's hard to find that special someone who means everything to you. You are very lucky. Well, I hate to break up the party, but I think I should be going. I look forward to seeing more of you, Moira, and your lovely family. Well, I have my allies, just as you have yours. John Diggle, for example. I suppose you're wondering why he hasn't taken his headshot. Don't worry, he's still alive. For now. 5 years ago, I made you a promise. Do you remember? Well, I'm here to fulfill it. See you around, kid. It's a bit flamboyant. I like it. That is your first question. I swam, but it wasn't without its obstacles. The rip current dragged me under. The rocks and reef cut up my flesh to the bone. But the miracle, it regenerated everything. Except this. You know why. It was yesterday. Oh, I tried to let go of the island, but it's still got a hold on me. And if that hood that you wear every night is any indication, it's still got a hold on you, kid. That must have been hard for you to say.